How to use Liquify in Photoshop. Let's get into it. Start by importing your image into Photoshop, then come to the Layers panel, click on this padlock to unlock it. Next, right-click your layer and then choose Convert to Smart Object. This is going to allow you to work non-destructively. Next, with your layer selected, head up to Filter, come down to Liquify. This is going to open up a new window within Photoshop with all of the Liquify tools. You'll see a bunch of tools on the left which you can use and configure, and you'll see a bunch of tools on the right which you can also use and configure. The first tool that you can use is the Forward Warp tool. So if we click onto this is going to turn your cursor into a brush, and you can configure these brush settings up in the brush tool options here. You can configure the size, the pressure, the density and the rate. And you can also use your open and close brackets on your keyboard to increase or decrease the size of the brush. This tool is great for if you want to change the shape of something. Say for example, you wanted to go around the edges of your subject and just make some tweaks to bring it in ever so slightly. You can also bring it out as well. The larger your brush, the more intense this is going to be. As we can see right here, it's kind of making this t-shirt go a little bit crazy. The next tools that we're going to take a look at are the Bloat and the Pucker tools. Bloat inflates outwards, which is good for eyes, and Pucker pulls inwards, which is great for slimming a nose or a waist, for example. So if we click into the Pucker tool, I'm going to hover it over the nose, for example. Now, if we click on the nose, we can see as we're clicking, it's making the nostril smaller. In my case, it's looking very, very strange, but of course you would adjust this so that it looks right for your use case. Next, coming into Bloat, this does the similar thing but in the opposite direction. So say for example, if I want to make these lips bigger, we can do so by clicking over it and making them bloat out like so. Again, this looks strange. I wouldn't do this, however, that's just showing you the example. Another great tool to know is the Freeze Mask tool. So if we come over to here, you'll see this icon. This is the Freeze Mask. This is for protecting areas of your image that you want to make sure don't become deformed. Say for example, if I want to make adjustments to this face, but I don't want to affect the eyes, we can paint over the eyes and then use any tool. Let's use Bloat, for example. Now, when you use the tool, it's going to affect everywhere apart from the area that you've masked out. So it will keep that area protected. Now, once you're finished and you want to unmask this, you can just click on this Thaw Mask tool, paint over your mask, and that will get rid of it so that you can continue with your edits. You also have the Face tool, which looks like this. Now, when you hover your cursor over any part of the face, you'll see these little transform icons appear. So if I click and drag around this eye, it's going to move the eye around her face. The same is true for the nose if you want to make it shorter or longer, and the mouth as well. You can really go to town on this and make it exactly how you want it to be. Whilst those are all of the manual tools, Photoshop does also have a great library of automatic tools. So if we come over to the Face Aware Liquify, you can start configuring every single part of this to get it looking exactly how you want to. For example, starting at the top here, you can change the eye size for the left and also for the right. If you want to link these, just click this link button in the middle, and this is going to do both of them at the same time. You can also do the same for the eye height, eye width, eye tilt, and also eye distance. You can also do the same for the nose. So if we increase this, it will make the nose shorter. If we decrease this, it's going to make the nose longer. And the nose width as well. So we've got wider or narrower. Next, coming down to the mouth, you can adjust the smile if you want to. So increasing this is going to add a smile. Decreasing this is going to reduce the smile. You can also change the upper lip. So you can bring the upper lip higher if you want to, or lower. Lower lip higher or lower. You can change the width of the mouth also, make it wider or narrower. And you can also increase the mouth height as well by increasing or decreasing it using this slider. Face shape, you can configure the forehead. So if we increase this, it's going to make the forehead appear bigger. If we decrease this, this is going to make the forehead appear smaller. You can also change the chin height. So if we increase this, it's going to bring the chin up. Decrease this, it's going to bring the chin down. The same is true for the jawline. If we increase this, it's going to make it wider. If we decrease this, it's going to make it narrower. And the same for face width as well. If we increase this, it's going to give a wider overall face. And if we decrease this, it's going to give a narrower overall face. I encourage you to go through all of these settings and tweak it exactly how you want to. It's completely up to you how you want your end result to be. For the case of this tutorial, I'm just going to tweak up the smile a little bit. I don't want to make too many drastic changes. And then I'm just going to choose OK. With that then done, our work on the smart filter is now loaded into this smart filters layer underneath our main layer. and you can toggle this off and on as you see fit. If you then want to make further changes to this liquify effect, you can just double click into this. It's going to open you back up at the same window, and then you can continue making changes as you see fit. And that's all there is to it.